Todd, I'm Keith Snyder, the head baseball coach at the Spokane Falls Community College. I want to welcome you for taking time to come into the campus and to make a visit. We're extremely interested in you and your abilities as a baseball player. Before we do that, I'd like to just ask you just a couple of questions if you could. Number one, just tell me a little bit about yourself, the high school that you came from, your baseball program, as well as your former coach that you played for.
Yeah, I played baseball, and my coach, I went to a deaf school, institutional school, and for the deaf and blind, and my coach's name was Mary Brown, and I played baseball. I wasn't that good of a hitter, but
I can't get it. Good, excellent. I guess a question that comes to mind right now, you have many different recommendations, very, very good recommendations. Are you any good? Are these recommendations true? Yeah?
Yeah, they're true. They're very true.
What do you do well? What do you do well? Let me ask you a specific question. If I was your teammate, would I respect you? Why?
We respect your coach. We respect other players. What you say, you know, they say really good things about me. I respect everybody.
If I were your teammate, not your coach, would I respect you? Or would you earn my respect? And how would you earn the respect? How would you be a quality team player?
Let's see. Well, yeah, I think I connect well to the team players, my teammates. It wouldn't be hard at all.
Good answer. Spokane Falls Community College has, without a doubt, one of the top 3 or 4 junior college baseball programs in the entire Northwest. And we're to the point now of not necessarily recruiting, but selecting players because of the quality. What also makes Spokane Falls an outstanding place to come to attend school is the academic level, the faculty that we have here, as well as the coaches and assistant coaches. Just a quick question for you. What are your academic interests? Where do you see yourself in a couple of years?
I want to continue playing baseball and drawing and art, and really working hard is where I see myself.
Mm-hmm. As far as when you say you want to work and learn in that area, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want to own your own business in graphic design? Do you want to be working for an actual established firm? What do you think?
Maybe myself, work in a business or business from home or in another company. If I finish that, I think maybe work part-time in a business, finish that. Maybe I'd work at home later. I'm not quite sure.
Excellent. Let me tell you just a little bit about our schedule as far as the year, and then see if you have any comments. Do you know how to juggle? Do you know how to juggle?
No, not
3
at all.
out of 4 times, college athletes have to juggle their time to a great degree. When I say that, mixing school and athletics is quite a juggling act. You only have 24 hours in every day, so time management is a very big thing. Let me describe for you a situation. In the fall baseball, we go for about a month and a half to 2 months in the fall, which means that you will practice from 2 p.m. until approximately about 5:30 in the afternoon, which is 3.5 hours, 5 days a week. We also play against 4-year institutions such as Eastern Washington, Gonzaga University, Washington State in the fall. Thus, you go to school from 8 o'clock in the morning until roughly about noon. You have time to have lunch, and then you're off to the practice field. Following practice at 6:30, obviously, we have an average of 2.5 to 3 hours of studying, which makes for about a 12 to 15 hour day. What do you think about that?
I think it's fine. You work hard. Graphic design's going to be hard. Working at my computer skills, I'm really, really great. It's easy for me. I do a lot of work really fast, and I'm fine with my schedule. I handle it well. It's very easy for me, I think. I can do that.
Good. One quick comment, too. The four-year institutions, college and universities in the Northwest, is essentially our goal. That's what makes us exist, so to speak. Our primary goal is to send students from two-year schools on to four-year schools. The number one question that they ask is this individual a good student? What makes you a good student?
For me, I think, wow, like handling so much, and I want to learn, and I'm really curious to learn, and I thank people for what I'm learning. I want to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So
good. As far as transfer, mm-hmm. You mentioned your parents. Tell me about your mother and father.
Well, let's see. My parents, they work hard. They went to school also. Like me, my dad, he played baseball just like me. He's always played baseball as far as I know. That my parents are not lazy at all. Sit and watch TV, drink beer. No, not my parents. Not how I grew up. They play.
Interesting.
Baseball.
What about you as a student, as a person, and as a ball player? We can offer you many, many different things, but what can you offer us? What's going to make our program better because of you? I know that's a difficult question.
I'll be encouraging. I'll connect to the team. I really, really will be a huge connector. I'll have conversations. I'm deaf, but I can have conversations with people. I will do and be involved in every activity, work hard, and I can understand things that you want me to do. So.
Well, Todd, I'm here to sell you basically on the program, on the academic program as well as the athletic program here at the Community College of Spokane. And like I mentioned earlier, our athletics is without a doubt the number one athletic program in the entire Northwest. Not because of financial reasons, because I am in a position to offer you a small scholarship, but it's very, very limited. You have to come here because you want to play, not because of monetary reasons or dollars. But one of the biggest reasons why Spokane Falls is a quality institution is because of our faculty. Okay, what's going to happen if you have difficult time in a class? What's going to happen when you don't understand things? How do you handle conflicts such as that?
When I struggle, like my baseball team, I learned, if I'm struggling, that I apply that same thing to a class. You have to talk to people as deaf. You have to kind of work for yourself and figure out problems, kind of like what I told my kids when I coach a baseball team, like how to figure it out.
What do you mean to give you an AA degree? You mean earn it?
If I'm struggling and I don't know what to do, I go to class every day and I'm struggling, same thing over and over again. My English isn't that good. I'm just an okay English writer, so
okay.
That would be my biggest struggle.
All right, interesting. As far as the transition from changing from high school to college, the difference is there's no bells to tell you the difference between classes. There's time to change class. You're essentially not taken by the hand from class to class or even onto the athletic field. There's a lot of responsibility to make it to classes, to get up to. Many times our students come from out of town, which means that their parent their student, their child, the entire family. So that means he takes a great deal of responsibility. How do you handle yourself in that situation? Can you cook?
Dinner, lunch, breakfast makes me healthy, strong. I mean, I'm not fat. Look at me. I like to eat, but I understand, like, you have to care. You know, they need play time. You need food time. What did you say again? What did you ask again?
Well, essentially, I get woken up from telephone calls at 10 a.m. on various questions such as does a full house beat a straight flush? Do you mix water instead of milk with pancake mix? Can I put bleach in with colors? Those types of things. Those are all questions that are asked by young men and young women that come from out of town that have to live on their own. How do you make sure that you get 3 meals a day, that you go to your classes, that you're responsible enough to look after yourself, your school, and the athletic team? Piece of cake, huh?
Yeah, it's very easy for me. I think I could
Did
do
your
that
parents
just
teach
fine.
you this?
My schedule will be fine. I'll plan things. Like, I know what to do.
Okay, very good. Like I mentioned before, community college, junior college, how we look at the program, our philosophy is that junior college is a stepping stone to the future. Okay? It's meant, and its purpose in life is to transfer students on. I look at my bulletin board in my office, and you can see around you the different bulletin boards that you see. You see business cards and pictures of students who have gone on, who are doctors, who are lawyers. That's what gives me the thrill in life, and who are graphic designers as well. But I guess what I'm saying is I'm looking for responsible young men who want to keep their ears open and their mouths shut, as we call it, okay, that want to follow directions and play hard. What do you mean? What am I talking about when I say play hard, play with intensity? What does that mean to you?
Me, I mean, play hard means, like, no goof off. You're not bragging. You play baseball, and, you know, the coach tells you what to do, and you do it.
Kind of.
Yeah. For me, I mean, play big, play like a champion, play with pride.
Are you a Rockies fan? Colorado Rockies fan?
Some deaf, yeah. I still go to games. I'm a huge fan.
What do you think of Major League Baseball now, professional baseball? Why do you say that? What's the difference between professional baseball and college baseball?
You see their faces, their names.
Well, I guess the point.
You know them. They're famous. You don't know college baseball players are famous.
Is that this is not the University of Baseball. This is Spokane Falls Community College. This is a place where you come to go to school, and you play baseball as what they call an extracurricular. Okay, which means that you're here as a student first and a baseball player second. Okay. How about your finances? Okay, will you be able to exist? Will you be able to get by with the expenses of school? Will your parents assist you? Do you have any other outside form of scholarship?
No, not me. My parents are kind of poor. They will support a little bit. School classes, you know. Not for me. I will work if I need to. I can do classes and then work. I want my education.
You ever been arrested before? Very good.
Very, very, very long
one
time
last
ago.
additional
point.
We're in a position right now to offer you a partial scholarship, which is $150 per quarter for 2 quarters, and assist you with $300 toward a work-study job. What does that sound like?
That sounds fine. That sounds no problem. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Let's go.
Must be money coming in, huh? Money all over the place. Well, listen, I appreciate you taking the time for coming to the campus today. I would like to schedule a follow-up meeting with you and your parents and any other brothers or sisters if they want to come, at which time I'd like to take you on a tour of the campus and show you all the facilities, along with introducing you to the director of the graphic design program. What does that sound like? Between you and I.
Don't tell my parents.
Listen, I appreciate you coming in today, and it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to see you in a Spokane Falls uniform next year.
All right, let's go. I'm excited.